is my closet. At first look, you might be like, wow, this chick has a lot of clothes. And you would be right. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. And sometimes with more space, you acquire more things. And I knew that was going to happen because when I moved in, like half of this wasn't even like filled in. Oh, I'm like, simply how do I have this much stuff? And that prompted me to think about a declutter. And I haven't done a declutter since living here. I've gone through my clothes like off camera and like given things away that I'm like certainly not going to wear, but I haven't really like gone into the weeds of my closet and tried stuff on, styled them to see if I still like them. And that's the big plan for today. Today's plan is to go through my closet, specifically my sweaters. If I get to other areas, lucky me, but my big push for today is the sweaters because I have this entire wall of sweaters and I also have all those sweaters up there. Now, to be fair, the sweaters up here I know I like. So we might not even talk about those. What I want to do the most is this sweater wall because as it is right now, I'm looking at these sweaters and I'm like, last year I didn't even wear that one. Or last year I wore that once. Why aren't I wearing it more often? And I think my style is finally kind of like, if you think of style as like a big cone of like everything up at the top is super wide and you're trying a ton of things. And now I feel like I'm just getting towards the bottom and I'm kind of narrowing down my style and the things that I feel good in. And I'm trying to be more intentional with my shopping, intentional with my styling, and intentional with the things that I'm holding on to. Sweaters being one of the things that I'm like, every year I'm like, how many new sweaters should I get? Or what am I missing in my sweater closet? And I just like, I don't need this many sweaters. Let's try on all of my sweaters and see if we can, I don't know, make some more space. Kind of embarrassing how like shoved in there they are. Let's start with this bottom shelf that is so tucked in, it's not even funny. Okay, let's begin. The first sweater is from And Other Stories. We're absolutely keeping this. The color scheme in this is to die for, and I haven't even worn it once yet. This is brand new for my closet and we're absolutely keeping it. See any clothes in this pile, in this basket right over here, just look away. Mind your business. I haven't gotten to that little section of my closet yet to clean it out and it just keeps growing, so ignore that pile, please. Next is this sweater from Zara that I've had for probably at least like 3 or 4 years. It's a dark charcoal, kind of like non-offensive. I like it. It's soft. I like that it's dark. It definitely picks up a lot of cat hair and is pilling quite a bit. Let's throw this in a maybe pile because I don't remember the last time I wore this. This is a sweater from a brand called Rustic. I think I'm saying that right. I believe it to be an Australian brand, and I have a few other pieces by them that I really, really love. This sweater is just too big. Look at the sleeve. Look how much room is in this sleeve. I think once upon a time, some of you might be able to relate to this. I was a little heavier during COVID and lockdown, and I masked my weight with big sweaters and big pieces of clothing. And this was definitely one of those sweaters. While it definitely fits, like I could wear this as an oversized sweater, I don't remember the last time I wore this and felt like comfortable, especially because of the sleeves. Like they're just a lot. I think this is definitely going into a donation pile. Yeah, I'm not really vibing with it anymore. Next is this sweater from Diane von Furstenberg, and this is an immediate keep. I have such a funny story behind this sweater. I was at a Nordstrom Rack in 2019, okay? 2019 in a Nordstrom Rack in downtown Brooklyn, and I saw this sweater and I was like, oh my God, I love this sweater. I believe it was like, I want to say like $180, $200 at the Nordstrom Rack. And I took a photo of it because I was like, I want to remember this sweater because I was not going to be able to afford that. That was just like way, way, way out of my budget. And a few years ago, while I was living in Williamsburg, I was scrolling the Reel and this sweater popped up. And I was like, wait a minute, why does that look so familiar? I went back, I did like a reverse like image search within my Google Photos and I found it and I bought it on the Reel for $60. And it's just like one of those pieces that like I have such a funny connection to, and it was so affordable on the RealReal secondhand. I felt really good about this purchase. Who doesn't love red, purple, orange, and yellow together? It's really special, and I'm so happy it's in my closet. This is an immediate keep. Next up, this is a sweater from a brand called Christy Dawn. I just got this sweater as well, so I'm definitely keeping it. It is so gorgeous. I saw that Alana Davidson had posted about it, and I was like, wait, I'm intrigued. This is such a cute sweater. It's so soft, and I'm obsessed with the red and the white and the blue. And I like that it's like kind of like a cornflower blue and not necessarily like a bright blue. This sweater is from Bash. It's a zip up, large collar sweater. I don't even know how I would categorize this. It's super beautiful, like oversized, but cropped a little bit. I don't know. I really, really love this. This is definitely going to be a keep. It was kind of a pricier ticket item. They did gift this to me on ShopMy, to be fully transparent, and I'm absolutely keeping this. This is like such a beautiful sweater. I remember wearing this last spring, and it was perfect. And lastly, from the first section of my closet is this White and Warren cable knit sweater. It's cashmere, it's cream. Actually, I would kind of categorize this as like a vanilla color. I love it. It's so soft and cozy. It's one of my favorites. I love the neckline. I like that it goes higher up and not necessarily like a crew would. We're absolutely keeping this. This is like a total staple in my closet. Out of the 7 in that little cubby, I kept 5. We're donating 1, and we have 1 in the maybe pile to revisit at the end of the video. And now for the second cubby. This first sweater is from Aritzia, just a plain black cashmere sweater. This is absolutely staying in my closet. I wear this so much. If I'm being honest, I wish I could like replace a bunch of these sweaters with just different colors of this exact knit, because the cut and the fit of this is just perfect. I love it so much. Next is this cable knit polo sweater. I got this at Macy's in the polo like Ralph Lauren department. I really don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. I wore this like one time last year and it was fine, but I just don't know. I don't know. And I think because I don't know and I'm not like hell yeah or hell no, it's going to go in the maybe pile and we'll revisit. Sweater is from And Other Stories. It's a very thick turtleneck. It is so warm and cozy. I've had this since, oh gosh, I lived in Dumbo when I got this, and I lived in Dumbo in 2018 into 2019. Absolutely staying in my closet. This is one of my favorites. It washes up really nicely. And I just find that like And Other Stories, you'll see a lot of their sweaters in my closet. They just last forever. And I never need another black turtleneck. Like this is my black turtleneck to end all turtlenecks. This is a little cashmere sweater from White and Warren. Brown tonal buttons, which I really appreciate. Sometimes you get a sweater and they have like bright white buttons. I don't love that. I like that these are tonal and they're like kind of hidden. This is definitely a keep. It's such an easy go-to little cardigan when I need to like throw something on or like, I don't know, put something over my shoulders. Like absolutely keep. This is a sweater from Rag & Bone. I just got this, and to be transparent, they gifted this to me on ShopMy. I haven't worn it out yet because it hasn't been that cold, but immediately I know I'm going to keep this because it's such a gorgeous silhouette. I love the high turtleneck. I love this stitching on the arm, and the color is just gorgeous. Next up, I have, I don't know, this is kind of embarrassing. A few weeks ago, I did a campaign with J. Crew, who I love so much. I was talking to 2 different sort of people on the team. There was a little bit of miscommunication with which pieces I chose, so I ended up getting 4 of the roll neck sweaters. Here they are. This was like the super viral sweater that everyone was wearing because they did a lot of campaigns around them. I was so lucky to be a part of that. Like I said, this sweater is like so amazing, but I cannot keep all 4 because I know I've worn this white one. I'm definitely keeping this because I like it. I really like the blue, the brown and brown stripes, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not even going to try them on. I just know that because I'm looking at my closet right now that I have other brown sweaters that I like really love, I'm going to donate these 2 because I do not need 4 of the same sweater. And I know that someone out there is going to absolutely adore these sweaters, and I don't need them. As it stands, we have 2 in the maybe, we have 3 in the donate, and we have kept 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sweaters. Here on out, they're kind of color coordinated. So this is like the dark gray, blue section of my sweater closet. This is from White & Warren. It is really beautiful, but it has tortoiseshell buttons on it, and I don't really love that. This is like a gorgeous sweater, and I like that it's like kind of tucked in the waist. I think I'm going to have to part with this because I'm looking at my closet and there's another gray sweater that I wear way more often than this one. Every time I put it on, I'm like, there's something off about it. I don't know if it's the color or the buttons or what it is, but I think I have to get rid of this one. This is the other gray sweater I was telling you about. I love this one so much because of the buttons being kind of like hidden, but they're also a little bit of like the inside of a shell. They're really beautiful. I like this one a lot better simply because like I like the fit. It's a little oversized. I like how it hits me at the waist, and I don't know, I just feel a little bit more comfortable in this one, and I gravitate towards this one a lot more than the other one. So we're definitely keeping this. Dark gray cardigan from White & Warren, another cashmere. I believe this is called the Donegal. And I have another color of this. It's one of my favorites. I definitely wear this a lot. I like the dark charcoal, and I'm looking in my maybe pile, put in another dark charcoal sweater from Zara. I think I'm definitely going to move that to the no pile because I have this one and I know that I wear this. I wore this so much last year. So that's going in the no pile already. I don't even have to try it on again. This is so productive, guys. I've been meaning to do this for so long and I'm so like thrilled with the progress already. This is a quarter zip from the brand called Nadam. My friend Katie, her husband owns it. And this is an immediate keep. It's so soft, another cashmere sweater, but I just love how long it is. I really appreciate that. It's a great sweater to travel in. Like I'm going to London next week and I'm definitely wearing this on the plane. Like it's just really, really good. So we have this navy and white rugby from White & Warren. Absolutely keeping. It's so good. I love the fit too. It's really, really soft, but also not too long. And yeah, it's just a super simple rugby. We're absolutely keeping. The other Donegal from White & Warren, you saw the dark gray just like 4 sweaters ago. I love this so much. It's big. I got this one, I think in a size large and the other one in a medium. I just love it. I love the speckled yarn. I think it's really soft and goes with everything. 10 out of 10, absolutely keeping. This is one of my favorite sweaters. It's from Rowing Blazers. It is a Capricorn sweater. I am a Capricorn, a December Capricorn to be exact. Wish Rowing Blazers would come back out with more of their Zodiac line because this is like, oh gosh, it's got to be like 4 years old at this point, and I check every year thinking that they'll come back out with it. But no, but this is an immediate keep. It's one of my favorite sweaters. I have to represent somehow. Let's just remember that the Capricorn is the GOAT. You know what I mean? It all makes sense. So we've done the bottom 3 cubbies in my closet, and now we have 2 more. And I just like, I know we're going to make some serious progress on these last 2. This is an oversized sweater from COS. The first thing I'm feeling is itch. Like immediately it's scratching me. And I love it so much. The color is gorgeous and it's like super fuzzy, as you can see. But 2 things about this sweater is that it itches, as I just mentioned, so badly. It's super scratchy. But something about like the material, because it's so fuzzy, you can see the fuzz on the sleeve. And because it's so fuzzy, they just kind of like fly around. Like immediately it's in my lip gloss. Every time I wear this, I pull one of them out of my eyelashes and it's like scratching my eyes. Like it's gotta go. The color is gorgeous, but I never wear it because it's deeply uncomfortable. So to the donation pile. There is fuzz intertwined into my rings. It's flying in the air. It's in my lip gloss. It's literally everywhere. This is another sweater from White & Warren. But they were doing custom embroidery, so I had them do little tic-tac-toes everywhere. I think it's so cute. I saw this one sweater from the Elder Statesman or something that had tic-tac-toes everywhere, but it was like an egregious amount of money. So I was like, okay, like let me like kind of DIY it myself. It's unique to me, which I love. And what I love even more is that I asked her if she could like leave the thread hanging so it's like a like a slash on the tic-tac-toe, which I think is so cute. They did it on this one too, right here. So sweet. Sweater is from a brand called Woodwood. Yeah, Woodwood. I got this when I was in Copenhagen. I believe it to be a Spanish brand, and it's really just super beautiful. It was very expensive, and I want to say, like, I don't get enough wear out of it. I think I'm gonna really like push to wear this a lot this year, and then we'll revisit next year because I didn't wear it like maybe one time last year, which is not okay for an expensive sweater. So I think I'm gonna really push myself to wear it a lot this year, and then we can revisit next year if this is going into the donation pile, because it just needs more time in the sun, and I think I just need to style it a little bit better, and it will be like one of my favorites in my closet, because as it is now, I love it. I never really pull for it. This one we're keeping with the intention of wearing way more often. This is a sweater from White & Warren. They're one of my favorite brands. Like, I have so many of their pieces. I just got this one. You can see the tag is still on it, and the color is just magnificent. I think this is one of my favorite colors in terms of like a season, I guess. Like, I'm a true autumn, and this is definitely like giving true autumn vibes, and it makes my eyes pop. It makes my hair look really good, and I don't know, it's just like one of my favorite colors. I just got this, so this is definitely staying. This is a sweater from Reformation. I believe it to be called the cashmere like Brooklyn polo for some reason. I could be wrong. Got the gorgeous tortoise buttons, and I don't mind the tortoise shell buttons here because they're sort of tonal, where I don't really like them on the gray as we previously saw. But this is a keep. I love this one. This one I'm feeling weird about. I bought this from American Vintage when I was in Copenhagen because it was so cold in Copenhagen. And it's like a fuzzy material, sort of like the COS one that I don't like. However, it doesn't really come off as often, if that makes sense. Small, gentle breeze will go by and the COS sweater will just explode with fuzz. This one doesn't really do that. However, it's very short on me, and I couldn't tell in the store if it was too small or if it was meant to be that way. I'll just wear it like this with like the sleeves rolled up. However, every once in a while, I'll leave them down and I'm like, why is it so short? I don't know. I never really pull for it, but the color is so beautiful. Oh gosh, I don't know. All right, let's put this in the maybe pile. And then lastly, for this cubby, I have this very thick sweater from And Other Stories. I'm going to donate this. I didn't wear this one time last year. If I'm going to be honest, I pulled this out and I was like, what is this and where is it from? Don't really have like memory of buying this. So this is going into the donation pile. Hey guys, we're on to our final cubby. This is so exciting. Those are the COS fuzzes. Woo! Last pile of sweaters are definitely my more colorful sweaters. Bright colors, neon colors, and I already see some that I know is going straight to the donation pile. First sweater, this is like a cornflower blue from J. Crew. It's one of their classic cashmere sweaters that they have a million colors of. I like this one a lot. I wear it a ton. This color is really nice on me. I think I get complimented a lot. Sometimes I don't know what colors look good on me until a bunch of people are like, whoa, that's your color. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to buy everything in that color then. I sized up to a size large so that it was just a bit oversized, and I'm very happy with it. The same color, except a little bit more brighter. This is from Nadam. It's the classic V-neck. I love this sweater. Nadam just does cashmere so well, and this is honestly a staple in my closet. I wear it so much. We're absolutely keeping this. Light blue V-neck, sort of the same silhouette as the Nadam one. This is from Banana Republic. I literally have so many fuzzes from that COS sweater in my lip gloss. It's mad at me. It's getting revenge. I'm absolutely going to keep this because it's such a beautiful like winter blue, and I love wearing this in the colder months, especially when I put like a self tanner on. When I first pulled this sweater down from the closet, I was like, oh, I'm definitely going to donate this. But now that I'm putting it back on my body, I'm like, wait, I actually really love this sweater. It's also from Nadam. It's kind of this cable knit cashmere sweater that has the ombre. And it's very loose, and I like the way it fits. I wore it one time last spring that I can remember. Maybe this is like maybe this is another sweater that I keep with the intention of wearing a lot more, and then we'll revisit next season to be like, okay, did I wear it? If not, we're donating it. I just got this sweater from Everlane. It is so beautiful. I think it's cashmere, 100% cashmere, and 70% of that is recycled cashmere. Very much love this. I love the color. I love the cute little V-neck collar situation. I like the fit. We're absolutely keeping this. This is from Reformation. This is with the Camille Rowe collaboration that she had with Ref. It has sentimental value to me because I wore this when I was in the New York Magazine shoot for all of the TikTokers in New York. It was really a moment. However, I don't think I've really worn it since. And I'm not really loving how like tight it's feeling. So I think I'm going to get rid of it. Pink is also a really hard color on me. Like, I like it in a dress when I have like more body showing, because if I have a tan, like I can accessorize with it, but like in a sweater like this, it's not my favorite. But this sweater from Gani is one of my favorites. We're absolutely keeping this. I got this when I was in Copenhagen, the Gani postmodern store. It's sort of like a store that just shows their like past collections, kind of like an outlet, but a little nicer. So gorgeous. However, the sizing is a little different because this is an extra small, which is insane because all of these other sweaters are like mediums or larges. So take that information how you will. We are at the last sweater and other stories. I believe this is like kind of the same version as this one that I showed you, this fuzzy one. However, this one is not itchy. This one is very itchy. I got this a few years ago and I love the color. I love like the kind of ombre stripe with this vanilla cream, but like it's so itchy. It's so itchy and I can't wear it. I actually have to get it off my body. I think life is too short to be wearing itchy sweaters in a world where the like merino wool and cashmere exists. Like we don't need to be wearing itchy sweaters. I don't understand why we keep making them. In our maybe pile, we have the fuzzy American vintage, the polo, and we have this Zara one. I immediately know that the Zara is going into the donate pile, and these two just, I know that I'm not going to wear the polo, so that's going to go into the donate pile because I have so many other black sweaters, as you've seen, that are just more my style and more comfortable for me. But I think I'm going to keep this fuzzy one and just kind of style it with the sleeves up. It's just so cute, and I have so many fun memories in this, frolicking around Europe and throwing it over my shoulders. I just think it's like a really good winter white, and if I use it just as an accessory, whatever. Like, I really like this one. And then to recap, these are all the sweaters that I am donating and or selling. I'm so thrilled with the progress here. I think we did such a good job. I'm so proud of myself. I've been meaning to go through this closet for so long, and especially the sweaters. It gets kind of like out of hand in the winter time when, you know, you think you need a new sweater for everything. You don't have the right color. But like I said, I'm trying to like streamline my style, and this is just so helpful. Next, I think we're going to do my bottoms in a different video. I don't have the energy to do that right now. After going through all of these sweaters, there's so much fuzz flying around in my room. I need to do some vacuuming immediately. Maybe open up a window. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this sweater declutter. If you want to see more from me, please subscribe. I post weekly YouTube videos, and if you want to see more of me, I am very active on TikTok and Instagram. I post there daily. It's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.